Hello, welcome back. Today's topic is about North Shore Railway Corridor's proposed network structure. Port Sudan Medema, Gondar, Word of Oldia Kompalka Awash, Debra Burhan Simra, Addis Adama Azab Djibouti Berbera Moyle Kenya Lamu Mombasa Northern Branch, Woldia, Mikel Missawa. Port comparison for North Shore Port approximate route from Debra Burhan Railway maturity indicative cost best cargo. 1 Djibouti 850. 900 km existing international SGR 1.3 to $2.0 billion new northern connection general imports/exports, containers, fuel, fertilizer 2. Berbera 1,000, 1,100 km proposed $2.8 to $3.5 billion livestock, containers, agricultural exports 3. Azab 800, 900 km proposed $3 to $5 billion bulk cargo, containers, northern/eastern Ethiopia 4. Missawa 1,000, 1,200 km proposed $4 to $7 billion northern Ethiopia cargo, bulk, and containers 5. Port Sudan 1,600, 1,800 km SGR feasibility completed $6 to $9 billion northern Ethiopia, bulk, containers, fertilizer 6. Lama 1,500, 1,800 km regional plan corridor $5 to $8 billion containers, agricultural exports, regional trade 7. Mombasa 1,800, 2,100 km regional plan corridor $6 to $10 billion containers and general cargo. The Ethiopian Logistics Master Plan describes Mojo, Missawa at about 1,245 kilometers, Mojo, Azab at about 811 kilometers, and Mojo Port Sudan at about 1,840 kilometers, while noting that the Eritrean corridors face political/infrastructure constraints. These figures are useful as existing corridor references, but they are not necessarily railway alignment distances from Debra Burhan. Recommended strategic ranking rank corridor strategic value to North Shore reason. 1 Debra Burhan, Adama, Djibouti lowest incremental investment because the Adama, Djibouti railway already exists. 2 Debra Burhan, Woldia, Medema Port Sudan direct northern alternative, a formal Ethiopia, Sudan SGR has already been studied. 3 Debra Burhan, Dire Dawa Berbera's second eastern maritime outlet and relatively attractive diversification for Debra Burhan, W. Oldia, Mikel Missawa potentially strong northern corridor 5D. Debra Burhan, Adama, a far Azab potentially shorter route to a Red Sea port, but requires major new infrastructure. 6 Debra Burhan, Moyle, Lamua. Kenya/Lapset diversification 7 long and expensive alternative. Debra Burhan, Moyle Mombasa. The strongest overall concept is therefore a North Shore multi-port railway hub, North Shore rightward arrow Debra Burhan rightward arrow Addis/Adama as the central trunk, with branches/links to Djibouti, Berbera, Port Sudan, Missawa, Assab, Lamua, and Mombasa. For Port Sudan specifically, the Ethiopia, Sudan SGR is no longer just a conceptual route. The African Development Bank reported in October 2025 that the bankable feasibility work assessed a 1,512 km Ethiopia, Sudan railway, including 594 kilometers in Ethiopia and 918 kilometers in Sudan. Then, see you soon.